Right, the next stage in this area is the clamps. I want now to get all the clamps onto these side walls and on the tops, but I want them in some sort of a grouping quick release system where I can say I want them for, lift them all off and bring them to the desk and then take them back that way. So some sort of a bar that they're on that can be lifted on and off, nice and quick. A bit like, say, this idea. So I want all them, I can lift that off, take it to the desk, to the bench, whichever bench I'm working on, use them, put them back, and then go hang it back up again as a whole. Instead of walking backwards and forwards with them all. Now, if you remember, these was all on a trolley, and this is it. It was a Norm Abram inspiration. The clamp trolley, designed so that all your clamps are on it. You can roll it to your bench, use them, put them back on again. Trouble is, my workshop's never been big enough to be able to roll this thing around, or not for a long time since I've got decent sized benches in here. So it's always been stuck in one point, and I've been going backwards and forwards to it, so it was pointless having it as a trolley. Now it's just too big and it's in the way, there's nowhere for it to go anymore. So it's going. But if you've got the space, they're a damn good idea. Well, as you can see, I've progressed quite well here, and now I've got all the clamps on the walls and in the ceiling. Still a couple waiting to go. Now the ones on the top here, I've managed to make them so that they just simply slide out. I can take them to the bench, use them, bring them back and slide them back in again. And that way then, I'm only travelling once, not a big workshop, but when you're travelling 10 times to put your clamps away, it is a big workshop. Done that with all these up here. There's still a couple more down here that I haven't quite yet finished, but they're there, ready to go onto racks once I've got some more materials to make the racks with, because I've run out of stuff. The bigger clamps I started, but then I decided this is silly, because at the end of the day a set of them clamps weigh more than the tool that I don't want to move. So trying to move all them clamps in one go on one bar would be ridiculous. They're very heavy. The little ones are not so heavy, but then I thought, well, if I can't do it with all of them, what's the point of doing it with any of them? So normal clamps are just simply slotted in. Quite easy, simple, done, forget about it. Same on that side. Now I've also got things like my squares, my T-squares, straight edges, all them sort of things, all around this cluster area. The next thing I want to do for this area is making the stand for the dedicated mortiser. That is what this is all about, getting the space for that when all said and done. So that's why I've done it all, so I need to carry on with that point. What I'm going to do is make a simple box cabinet utilising these drawers that I've got left over off of a job. They're very basic, simple 400 wide drawers, which is as wide as I need for that. And it gives me, again, more storage space. I can start putting all my other clamps that I've got over here in. Lots of clamps in here. Some are going there. G-clamps and stuff scattered around. I want to segregate it all. That's my clamp area over there. And all clamps will be over there. So that's what them drawers will be for. I just need to make a box on some casters. The casters that was on the clamp trolley. Perfect. Roll around, lockable, heavy duty. And it's reusing what I'm not using anymore. So that's another advantage to it. Good worktop, get it set over there. This is where it's going to be. Just here, nice and convenient. That's what the plug socket was for. Everything's sorted. Again, on wheels. If I've got some big timbers that I need to mortise, which usually it's not with mortising, but if there is some big timbers, I can roll it out near a bench. I'll make it exactly the same height as all the other benches, so that it'll act as a support should I need it. So that's the next job. Let's crack on.